Today, we're breaking down some of the most brutal injuries in MMA, the kind that made even the toughest fighters' careers crash and burn. These moments are intense, unforgettable, and will have you holding your breath. Without dragging it out any longer, let's jump straight into the video. This fight at UFC 261 ended with one of the most shocking injuries in MMA history. Just seconds into the bout, Chris Weidman threw a leg kick that Uriah Hall checked perfectly. The result? Weidman's leg snapped on impact, folding underneath him as he attempted to step back. The injury was eerily reminiscent of the leg break Weidman inflicted on Anderson Silva years earlier. The scene was harrowing as medical personnel rushed in, and the pain was evident on Weidman's face. He underwent immediate surgery, and whether he will ever step back into the octagon again remains uncertain. This moment will forever be etched in MMA history. In Bellator, Evangelista Cyborg Santos faced off against Michael Venom Page in 2016. The fight ended dramatically when Page landed a flying knee that connected with Cyborg's skull. The impact caused a fracture so severe that it left a noticeable dent in Cyborg's forehead. The X-rays of the injury went viral, showing just how dangerous this sport can be. Santos never fought again, and the images of the injury served as a stark reminder of the risks fighters face. The aftermath was heartbreaking for Cyborg and a chilling moment for fans, highlighting the brutal reality of MMA. Michael Chandler entered his fight with Brett Primus as the lightweight champion, but a freak leg injury changed everything. Early in the fight, Chandler's leg buckled after a calf kick from Primus, causing him to lose control of his foot. Despite trying to fight on, Chandler stumbled repeatedly and eventually fell to the canvas. The referee had no choice but to stop the fight, awarding Primus the TKO victory and the title. After the fight, Chandler was visibly shaken, knowing the injury could sideline him for an extended period. This moment was a harsh reality check for the champion. At UFC 129, Jose Aldo defended his featherweight title against Mark Hominick. Aldo dominated most of the fight, but Hominick became known for a massive hematoma that developed on his forehead during the later rounds. Despite the grotesque swelling, Hominick pushed through to the final bell. The sight of his swollen forehead was unforgettable, and after the fight, he received medical attention for the injury, which was both painful and alarming. Aldo retained his belt, but the image of Hominick's struggle lingered, reminding everyone of the physical toll of competing at such a high level.
50-43. Nelson Hamilton scores it 48-46.
In a rare and unfortunate incident, Raymond Daniels fought Peter Stanonik at Bellator 245, where the bout was marred by two brutal groin strikes. Daniels landed two spinning back kicks to Stanonik's groin, both unintentional but devastating. After the second low blow, Stanonik collapsed to the mat in agony, unable to continue. The fight was declared a no contest, leaving both fighters frustrated. The incident was a painful reminder of just how unpredictable and damaging MMA can be, and the aftermath left fans and fighters alike discussing the need for more protective measures in the sport.
Alluded to earlier in John. Oh my goodness!
You know that was a hard one.
You know, Stanonik. Oh, wow!
No, that was definitely cuffed. I saw. Done.
Josh. Well.
This fight saw a terrifying leg injury during the clash between Alexander Ponomarev and Salimgurey Vakayev. As Vakayev went for a kick, Ponomarev tried to counter, but his leg twisted awkwardly on impact, resulting in a gruesome break. The moment was horrifying as Ponomarev collapsed to the canvas, unable to move his leg. The referee immediately stopped the fight, awarding Vakayev the victory. Ponomarev's injury was severe, requiring urgent medical attention, and it was clear that he'd be sidelined for months, if not longer. The aftermath of the injury left fans shaken, a stark reminder of the physical toll MMA can take. In this intense matchup, Derek Campos and Brandon Gertz engaged in a brutal war. The back-and-forth fight saw both men land heavy shots, but Campos suffered a severe cut above his eye during the exchange. Blood poured down his face, and despite his attempts to continue, the referee stopped the fight due to the injury. Gertz was declared the winner, and Campos's eye injury required immediate medical attention. It's one of those fights that shows just how thin the line is between victory and disaster, leaving both fighters and fans shaken. As we've seen in these fights, MMA is full of moments where everything can change in an instant, whether it's a devastating injury or a perfectly timed strike. If you're a fan of seeing fighters get what they deserve, you'll want to check out my last video on the top karma moments in MMA. Just like these injuries, some fighters paid the price for their actions inside the octagon. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping moments. And I'll catch you in the next one.